They are old and squat, with round faces, legs that bow at the knees, rocking right and left when they walk side by side like boats anchored in a swell. This old couple, she blue aproned, his hat brim tilted up, his eyes creased and smiling, her gaze serious, her skin, if you were to touch it, would be soft at the high cheeks, which are almost rouged, sitting there in little children's school chairs, but surely they are no bigger than children themselves, and they wait, trying to answer, "Can you see the small letters here on this paper, or the bigger ones allá on the wall? Bienvenidos," next to the picture of the clown. She begins a pantomime with those leathery hands. He interrupts. She never learned to read, but the thing is she can't thread her needle anymore. While outside children run, scattering each other in wild directions, and the gusting wind sends paper bits into the little tornadoes, and the doctor approaches with magic in his hands. She rustles through the bulging pockets of her apron, sagging and faded blue, and produces a shining single needle and a length of copper-colored thread. Her husband watches over her from her left, and the doctor's magic is placed in great ceremony on the wide brown bridge of her Maya nose. She looks down at her hands, wets the copper thread with her mouth. How many times has she done this? How many shirts of his has she mended, socks darned, children's clothes stitched together? The tip of the copper thread now as sharp as a thorn. With great concentration she aims it at her tiny mark, the eye, which is but emptiness, and she slowly brings it closer and closer, and it is almost painful to watch. That single wet filament entered the void, and she leaves it, and moves the now free hand to find it again on the other side. She pinches air with her thick nailed fingers and pulls the copper thread, and it glides perfectly placed, and she tugs to be sure of its place in her world, to know that she has found that emptiness that defines her. She looks up from her hands, holding the tiniest of tools, silver, that perfect combination of hard and soft, and peering through the still clear glasses, her eyes wide and oversized. Through the lenses she smiles. Ah, sí, doctor. Allá. Sí, eso es.